The Invisible Mirror, a mother's discovery behind the screen. I still remember the silence, that heavy, cold silence that had settled over our house like a fog. My daughter, Chloe, was 17, and for months she'd become a ghost. She was physically there at the dinner table, but her eyes were always somewhere else. I thought it was just senior year stress. I told myself she was just growing up. But then I found her old iPad, the one she thought was broken. It wasn't. It was just dead. When it powered on, it didn't open to games or homework. It opened to a private photo vault. I shouldn't have looked. I know I shouldn't have, but a mother's gut feeling is a powerful, terrifying thing. Inside weren't photos of friends or parties. There were hundreds of screenshots. Cruel, vicious comments from a group chat I didn't know existed. They called her the Shadow. They joked about how no one would notice if she just stopped showing up. But the worst part? The worst part was Chloe's own notes app. She had written letters. Not to me, but to herself. She wrote about how she felt like a background character in her own life. She wrote that I was so busy with my new promotion, so obsessed with making it, that I wouldn't even notice she was drowning until she was gone. My heart didn't just break, it shattered. I didn't confront her. I didn't scream. That night, I sat in the dark and realized she was right. I had been providing for her, but I hadn't been present for her. The next morning, I didn't go to the office. I waited for her to wake up. When she saw me sitting there with 2 cups of cocoa, the way we used to do when she was 10, she looked confused. I just looked at her and said, "Chloe, I'm quitting the lead on the Miller project. I've been missing the most important thing in this house." She didn't say anything for a long time. Then she just leaned into me and started to sob. It took months of therapy and a lot of long DRI.